Go ahead, go ahead.
Oh, I'm supposed to ask the questions when it's a home run. So what's your current bank?
Washington Mutual. Well, I guess Chase now.
Chase? Okay. And have you ever had a return check?
Once.
Once. Okay. And you pay your bills on time? And how about late fees for payments? You know, like a credit card?
Yeah.
How do you feel about those? Are they excessive? Or are they?
They're a little excessive, but I mean, it kind of makes sense.
Yeah. And how do you feel about the current economy?
Getting better.
Yeah. Job-wise, are you?
I'm secure. I mean, I'm doing well, so.
Okay.
Yeah.
And did you have to pay a fee from that return check, or they removed it?
Yeah, I had
You had to pay. Okay.
No.
All right.
Okay.
Well, thank you very much for your time.
Thank you.
to. Thank you.
You deal with here in the city? A bank?
Yeah,
Wells Fargo, B of A?
to California.
Cal-
California. Charles, California.
No. Okay. Have you ever had a check return?
I was like,
No.
Have you pay your bills on time?
Yeah,
And how do you feel about late fees?
it's okay. It's like every other bank. It's okay.
Late fees on credit cards.
On credit cards? How do
I
you feel
don't
about
use credit
those?
cards.
Oh. And how do you feel about the economy today?
Well, the economy, I feel that it's a little better.
A little better.
Yeah, a little.
Okay. Good. All right.
All right.
Thank you.
It's your
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
Or parking tickets if you really
Oh,
want to
good.
know.
Now I get really angry. with
How do you
parking
feel about the economy?
I'm self-employed.
tickets. So,
Did it affect you?
Not that much.
Oh, okay.
Really?
And
So-
do you ever have checks bounce fees on with your bank?
Yeah, I do, but I have it connected so that I don't get them.
Oh, good. And which bank do you bank with?
Wells
It's a secret.
Fargo.
Wells Fargo. Okay.
Is this?
Lucky
Okay.
girl. Thank you.
All right.
Thank you. Like,
Which bank do you bank with?
Chase.
Chase. Okay. And do you ever have a bounce checks with them? Or do you know what kind of fee they
Yeah,
charge?
before, but like, yeah, it was, I think it's $33, but it was,
33. Did they remove it?
yeah, they did.
They did. Chase is pretty good, huh?
Yeah.
And do you ever have to pay late fees on your credit card payment?
No.
and
Okay.
what about bills on time? Do you pay your bills on time?
Yeah, now I do. Yeah.
And what the late fee for payments on their credit card?
I think it was like $20.
Yeah.
It's like-
How's the economy for you right now?
It's okay.
Yeah.
It's okay. Yeah, it's okay for me.
Good.
I deliver
Did it-
alcohol, so
Good.
I'm always drinking even if it's bad.
Oh, I see. Okay, thank you very much.
Okay.
Emirates,
Okay, and which bank do you currently bank with?
Wells Fargo.
Okay, and is in San Francisco? In San Francisco?
Well, I currently live in Los Angeles, but I did begin working. Well, I actually worked for Wells Fargo a long time ago.
But
when-
you
in San
bank with
Francisco.
them now?
I still bank with them. I kept my account the whole time.
Okay,
I was
great.
actually a teller for Wells Fargo up
Okay.
in here,
So you
San Francisco.
so your bank is now in the city?
No, in Los Angeles.
In Los Angeles, okay.
Yeah.
Have you ever had to deal with a return check with them? Do you know what kind of fee they
Like
charge?
a bounce check. Is
Yeah,
that what you mean?
exactly.
I don't know if I have actually.
Do you know what the fee is with them?
I would. I think it's at least around $35 or $45.
Yeah. So do you think that's okay, or do you think that this should be changed?
Yeah, it's probably too much. I think that Wells Fargo, my experience with Wells Fargo is they're a bit strict, but I think most banks are pretty strict on if you make any kind of mistake.
They
you
won't
know.
remove it?
But no, actually one time there was a mistake with an ATM
Yeah.
because I didn't realize. I thought that if you had no money in your ATM account,
Yeah.
that if you tried to use it, it wouldn't go overdrawn.
Oh, but they
So
did.
yeah, I thought if there was zero balance, it would just get declined. But they passed something where they'll pass it and then make you go overdrawn. So I had I did 3 of those, I think, not knowing that, or at
Each
least
time
2 or
you-
3,
and you
yeah.
had each time
So I
$30
had like $100 in fees, and I told the guy, listen, I really didn't know that's the policy, and he actually was pretty understanding about it. So he only gave me 1 fee. So
Okay.
I have sort of mixed reviews about Wells Fargo. There was another time when I thought I actually wanted to quit the bank. But I don't know if the other banks are really much different.
Oh, okay.
You know?
Do you usually pay all your bills on time?
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah,
Okay.
I'm pretty good about that. Yeah.
And how about credit cards? Do you sometimes deal with late payments?
Well, credit cards are a beast. I basically cut up most of my credit cards, and
Just one?
I had a huge balance for a while. I finally paid it off and cut it up. But I do use them every once in a while. I really try and avoid that late fee because they're so ruthless about. I hate credit cards, but they're sort of like a necessary evil, it seems
Yeah.
like, you know. But I really try and make sure I get my payment in time because that's about $35 or $40 for a late. Yeah, and that's just too much.
Yeah. So, no, because they're passing legislation now to cut those fees, you know, because it's so excessive.
Yeah, that's probably a good thing. Yeah, I mean, I think it's ridiculous because they're already charging you like 20% interest or whatever, 15% interest, and then they have this huge late fee where, you know, if
Like
you,
1,000%, yeah.
yeah, but I mean, if you
For one day, that's 1,000%, yeah.
yeah, and it was ridiculous. There was something recently where it even goes back like 2 months with a credit card company, so you can pay like I had not paid my complete like I was a what was it? I didn't pay it completely, so I was being charged a daily rate. But even when I paid it completely off, I was still having to pay for that time in the past. They said it was like a 2-month rule.
Oh.
Have you heard about that? Where it goes back 2 months.
2 months. And
So if you don't pay off your balance completely,
then you pay for the whole thing.
but yeah, no,
Yes.
you keep on paying on that little like it kind of like honestly, I had a hard time following it, but I knew that I was still paying like late fees, service fees on a balance that was I had already paid off a month ago
Oh my
because
God.
of this weird 2-month rule.
I see.
And I tried to talk to them about it, and I was like, "What? That doesn't make sense. Why should I be paying for something that I already paid for? Oh, it goes back 2 months."
I see.
I was like, "That sounds like something a gangster would tell me."
Oh,
You know, like,
terrible.
Loan shark.
So how do you feel about the current economy that has it affected you?
well, I'm unemployed right now. It's been tough looking for a job. I got laid off. From what I hear, it's basically
How do you think 2010 will be?
I really don't know enough about economics, and it seems like the government's trying to help.
Create jobs?
Yeah, but I've also heard that it's companies now are finding ways to
Get rid of people anyway?
yeah just operate on much less, put all their duties into one category, so one person can do what two person did in the past. So I don't know, it looks, but I don't know enough about the whole economics situation to really.
Okay, well, we wish you good luck for 2010.
Yeah.
I hope you
Same
find
to
a
you.
job.
Yeah, thanks.
Thank you with right now.
All of them.
All of them? How many bank accounts do you have? Many? Okay, what city do you bank in?
All of them.
You bank with Bank of America, Chase, and Wells Fargo? Okay. Did you ever deal with a return check? Oh, you don't have to? Oh, you pay them. You pay the fee. How do you feel about the fee?
Yeah, sick.
Huh?
Yeah, sick.
Yes.
I have my foot there. The fee pays salaries.
So it's okay to pay them? Okay. And do you usually pay your bills on time?
No.
Okay. So how do you feel when you have a late payment fee on credit card?
I don't have credit.
Okay, so you don't have to deal with it. Okay. And how do you feel about the current economy?
The current economy is getting better.
Good. Has it affected you this year? You're self-employed? Okay, so you saw a decrease in business?
50%.
Okay, so I hope 2010 will be better for you.
So do I.
Okay, thank you very much.
Thank you.